How's it going? My name's Josh Rose, Epoxy Renovations LLC. What we're doing here today is we're going to this driveway. Very nice neighborhood, lots of really nice cars. And then, some people like these things. If you know anything about Volkswagens, if there's not oil under them, there's not oil in them. Let's take a look at this driveway. So look at all that oil, look at all those spots. There are a bunch of cracks here. A couple things I want to point out. We're right up against the lawn here. There's bricking, so we don't really have a lot of choices. But what we're going to do to this driveway is something I think every Volkswagen owner would love to have happen. Basically what we're going to do, we're going to grind the top of this entire driveway from this expansion line all the way down to the street. We're not going to address the cracks. Simply because they're just going to reappear. It's going to continue to move, and it is what it is. So instead what we're going to do is we're going to seal this entire driveway, and then we're going to drop down a product called T200. And T200 is a super hard coating that's going to go on top of the sealed concrete. And one of the things that it does is it repels everything. Water, paint, oils, food stains, whatever. So after that sealing of T200 goes down, this particular driveway is going to get matte as well as traction on it. Simply because older folks in the home like to have a nice little traction set. And at the same time, we want to address all of these stains that have accumulated over the decades. So that's basically our project. This, I think, will take us probably a couple hours to grind because I got to do it by hand. After I'm done grinding, the first layer of seal goes down, the second layer of seal goes down, and then I'll breeze out of here after spraying that T200. The whole thing will probably take me about 3-4 hours to do. And then, no more tire tracks. How many times have you ever put tire black on your tires in your driveway, and the next thing you know, you see these stains where tires used to be? That had that tire blacking on it or whatever, or it begins to pick up dirt. So none of that will happen after we're done. Also, not that neighborhoods have a huge problem with graffiti, but also graffiti spray paint won't stick to this. So if you're a little bit messy with some overspray, you can always come in with a little bit of like a Scotch-Brite and some soap and water, take it right up. Well, see you when we get to work. All right, we're about another 10 minutes in. We've almost done the first 100 square feet in about 20 minutes. And now we're gonna start getting to the fun parts. This is all that nasty oil that's been accumulating on this driveway for 50, 60, 70 years. I started inspecting some of these areas where I have the darker areas down here. That's where essentially this is all uneven. Our goal here is not to make this surface even, it's to make it protected. Then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get rid of that loose stuff. And then when we seal, we'll just make sure we put an extra layer of seal down in those gaps to clean up as much as we can. So a lot of these areas are the down low spots. So I have a 5-inch grinder or a 4-inch grinder I'm going to come back and hit those with just after we get done with all this. Or I'll come in with a flap disc or something just to freshen them up, because we need to get to this white concrete. That's when we know we're safe to bond.
Oh, they're fine. Yeah. Does his little brother know for sure? Okay. Everybody else does, right?
So there you go. It's all done now. You can see it has a little bit of sheen to it. We're going to knock that down with a matte finish tomorrow with some T200. We got as much of the oil out as we could. Looks good. Some of the spots are still visible there. Sorry for the hair. It's been under a hat while I've been working in the sun. What I've done here is I have just kind of basically taken the top off, and in certain areas there were some low spots, there were some high spots. Did the best I could to even it out, but the goal here was more or less to seal the concrete, to prevent any more oil or any more intrusion from happening. As you can see, the Volkswagen out there, they tend to leak. The problem with oil is that sometimes it goes very, very deep in the slab. And unless we're grinding it down, creating a divot, and then building back up, or somehow degreasing deep, deep, deep into the slab, sometimes it can be very hard to get rid of it. What we've done is that we've minimized its look, and we've definitely prevented it from returning. So thank you for again. This is Epoxy Renovations. Tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and lay down the T200, and I'll take some more photos. Welcome to a drizzly Campbell day. Look at this. Everything's all drizzly wet, drizzly wet, drizzly wet. What? That driveway has been sealed and it's not going to be drizzly. Instead, it's just going to beat up all that moisture up on top. Look at it. Nothing. It's not soaking in. You can hear it. That squeaky is the sealant. So you can tell that really we're on top of the concrete. We're not down in the concrete. We have a nice little layer on top. Now, you can even see it bead the water right here. So that's the same thing it's gonna do to any liquids, anything that drops down on this, whether that's oil, gasoline, whatever. You can see it just beads up on top and away it goes. What do you think?